So I'm doing my 15-week update. I'm 15 weeks and 5 days today though, so I'm closer really to 16 weeks. Eek. I'm sorry I was a bit late doing this. I didn't go to a nursery yesterday and I completely forgot about it and was like, oh my gosh, I need to get on and do this. So doing it now. It's been a very interesting week. We announced on Facebook on Wednesday, and yeah, I made a video and I put it up. Finally had the guts to put it up. I was just a bit nervous. I don't know. It was a big step for me, and it was a reality that it was going to be public properly, and I was going to start putting my videos up on YouTube as well. And it's just like, I don't know, a bit of a whirlwind really, but it's been really nice. Everyone's obviously congratulated us and everyone loved the video, and I put up a picture of just Isla with a board thing saying I'm going to be a big sister, and everyone loved that as well. And obviously we've had a lot of like, oh my gosh, wow, that's amazing, and yeah, so it's been exciting. I've also put up already my pregnancy test video for YouTube. And I will put up my announcement video that I put up on Facebook on YouTube as well, so you guys get to see that too. And I'll start putting these updates up fairly regularly so I can catch up and start doing them week by week soon enough. Finally got around to booking the midwife properly. It's supposed to be my 16-week update, but I'm going to be 17 weeks because I couldn't get the date that I wanted. She was busy all that week basically. So I'm actually going to be 17 weeks when I go for my 60-week update, but hey, I've got one. And yeah, I think that's my next sort of thing. And then July is shaping up to be pretty busy, to be honest. We've got like, at the beginning of July, we've got Isla's 2 year check, like update check they do in the UK, and go see a health visitor and, you know, do lots of little test things to see how well she's developing. They also gave us a questionnaire to fill in, and I filled out all of that, and yeah, she's pretty much doing like everything anyway, so not worried at all. And then like the next week after that, we are going away with Liam's parents for a week, Liam's family and stuff. And then the following week is my scan, so I'm hoping that means that the next couple of weeks are going to go really quickly and that we can, you know, run along to my scan, and because I can't wait to see baby again. Like, it already feels like too long since we've seen baby. I just feel like, oh, I want to see you again. I want to check that everything's okay. And yeah, it's just, it sort of, after the scan that I had when I was 13 weeks, it's kind of like come a bit of a downhill of a, you know, is everything okay still now? Like, just a little bit worrying, but I'm sure everything's fine. Yeah, I also think that I'm starting to actually feel baby. Only slight movements, and it is hard to pinpoint. Like, it is like very similar to what I think I said when I was pregnant with Isla, where it's sort of like rolls and strokes and light pokes, and it's mainly in the evenings when I'm like laying down and I can think about it more. Like, I probably feel it during the day a bit more, but I don't really concentrate that much. I'm just doing stuff, so I don't know. But yeah, it's still exciting, and I'm really hoping obviously it gets more consistent. Like, that's something I really want. I want to be able to feel baby, because that's obviously a big reassurance. Still been listening to the heartbeat on and off, so that's still nice. But yeah, just being able to feel that, and also feel it with Isla. Like, I really want to be Isla and Liam to be able to feel baby too. So on to symptoms. My nausea is definitely still getting better. I've still had it a little bit. Like, there's been times when I think it's more like if I've eaten too much, or maybe something that's not like great. Like, just sometimes I definitely don't think my tolerance to ickiness stuff is quite as good as it was still. I still get sicky out at seeing like gross things basically. Like I still don't think I'd be able to deal with like sick or stuff like that, like other people sick. Not that I was great beforehand really anyway, but yeah. But I think for the most part it is getting better, and I definitely don't feel as bad all day long as I used to, so that's nice. Still tired, but again I think it's slowly getting better. I seem to have days where I feel really tired and I still need a nap, and then other times when I'm not too bad and I have a little bit more energy, I can get up and do things and get on and do more housework, get on and go out and enjoy the day a bit more. The other thing is I've definitely got a growing appetite now. Like I get hungry quicker, but I also get really weak. I start to feel weak and shaky if I haven't eaten. Like I feel like it's even before, like just before lunchtime, just before dinner time. Dinner time is the main time that I've been feeling like that. It's like my body's on, you've gone a bit too long, you need to have a snack. So I have been snacking a little bit more just to like placate that until dinner time and stuff like that. So I think snacking is going to become more of a regular thing. I still haven't really gained much. Like I think I've gained about a pound, but my weight still fluctuates between 7'3" and 7'4" most of the time, so who knows. Still been getting a few headaches, not as bad as last week at all, but then I think that might have been partly because of the cold I was getting over. Still been thirsty a lot, mainly in the evenings. Still having heartburn and like acidy reflux, mainly in the evenings after a lot of food. And definitely if I think I overeat sometimes it's worse. My boobs have still been achy as ever, that still feel like they're growing. It's been harder to have like my bras. I haven't been struggling to find bras in the right size for me because apparently they just don't do bras that are bigger cups but small waist. It's just near on impossible unless you want to spend a ridiculous amount of money, which I don't, because I don't know how long my boob is going to stay this size. So yeah, I really need to go shopping and shop around a bit. Still haven't bought any maternity stuff really. I've literally just bought some baggier tops recently, more when I was covering up my bump, and also just because it's loose and comfortable and it's nicer most of the time to have loose and comfortable clothing. For my videos I tend to wear a tighter top so that I can show off my bump for the videos, but most of the time I'm wearing like baggy tops and stuff just because it's just comfortable, like I said. But yeah, my bump is definitely growing. I feel like it never shows up as well in the videos whenever I do like the beginning bit, but it's definitely like there all the time now. I feel pregnant a bit more now. It doesn't quite reduce and stuff as much anymore. It's still always there, and definitely bigger still in the evenings after I've eaten lots, obviously. But yeah, also I think today, like earlier today, I noticed that I think I'm getting a few like just little and very light stretch marks, and I was like, oh my gosh. But that is my fault. Like I haven't been doing the stretch mark cream and stuff as much as I did with Isla. I did it like from day dot pretty much every night, and I haven't been. I've just keep forgetting about it. So, and also I'm going to get some new ones, so I'm going to order that tonight and I'm going to start doing it because I was like, oh my days, I didn't get any with Isla. So, and I'm still small. Like I was like, what? This shouldn't be happening. My skin wise, I think it's got a little bit better. I've still had breakouts here and there that I think is still due to pregnancy, but who knows? Could just be me. Could be my diet for all I know, I don't know. I have been eating better though. But using Sudocrem under my makeup and stuff, especially like as a base, has helped massively. Like it really, I can really see the difference after I've used that. Also, it's a really good base for putting my foundation on. Like it has obviously kind of that sheer whiteness, almost like a ghost when I first put it on, but then when I put my foundation on over the top, it really balances it out. I might do like a get ready with me video at some point or whatever, an updated version just so you guys can see. But yeah, like it was just recommended to me by someone who said that they'd done it for when they were pregnant as well, and then just carried it on as a beauty thing that they always did with their makeup. So it might become more of a statement in mine. Cravings, still pretty much the same, I would say. I've still been fancying like bread and baguettes and sandwiches. At the moment, like, I really fancy Greg's chicken sandwich. Like, just really love chicken salad sandwiches. But yeah, just sandwiches, like sandwiches. I can't really think there's much else. I've been liking fruit a lot more. It's like basically sandwiches and fruit is my go-to thing. We've been having quite a lot of peaches and like nectarines and plums and things like that a lot recently, and they're really nice and juicy, especially this time of year. So yeah, pretty much. Aversions, still not really anything in particular, like I said, just bad smells and a few icky stuff, but not really much, to be honest, not really anything to update on. But yeah, I think that's everything. There's not really much else to update on. Belly's definitely growing. I definitely feel like I'm getting a bit more pregnant. And it's nice, I think, in that way that, you know, it's all out in the open now. I can get on with putting these videos up. And also, I haven't yet done, like, the gender tests, like, you know, the baking soda tests and all of that things. Like, I did it really early with Isla. I haven't done it at all. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to have to get on and do them soon, since it's only less than 5 more weeks, nearly 4 weeks, until I find out what we're having. So excited to find out the gender. And can't wait. Just, oh.